So what's a polyester Sylvester?
Yeah, man, a polyester Sylvester, man, is a fake Sylvester Stallone, man. So the polyester, what a lot of people don't realize is, most of these synthetic fabrics, they're petroleum based, right? So not only are they petroleum based, but they go through a 12 to 17 stage process that is introducing a heavy dose of chemicals throughout that. And the less expensive or more fast fashion a product is, the more cost effective it is. And that typically means it's no different than food, right? When the cheaper you buy is a McDonald's burger, less, than a steakhouse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about quality, and you get what you pay for. And especially in a world, right, where everybody's constantly concerned with climate change and global warming and vehicle emissions and all the stuff that folks are really consumed by, yet one of the number one emitters of all these toxicities is our wardrobe. Right? Because if you're wearing polyester, it's not even just that it ends up in a landfill, because like look, for example, whenever you see recycled polyester for clothing, that means it's made from water bottles and Tupperware, right? Yeah. Because that's a certain level of plastic that's quality enough to be broken down and remade into something else. These fast fashion products, like most of these, leggings, a lot of our beautiful young ladies are wearing nowadays, right? As their thighs are rubbing together, they're emitting all these small little particles, right, into the atmosphere. So even if you take these, polyester investor clothing, right, and you use it as a wash rag, in the end, as it's disintegrating, it's literally emitting toxicities into the atmosphere. Not to mention, right, workout clothing is notorious for this. That's the main thing that certain large brands have made their bread and butter on, because they tell you it's treated to be antimicrobial, right, which is like slapped on to most workout gear. We have no idea what that even means. And all these different, either wrinkle-free, easy care, a lot of these things are treated with chemicals that will seep into your pores, right? So especially if you're in brand new workout gear that on top of that wasn't washed initially, not that washing it gets rid of all the toxicities, but as your pores open up, right, you're literally absorbing all these toxins, and it's actually in some ways worse than eating it, because when you're eating it, your liver is somewhat protecting you, because it's filtering through there and getting rid of some of the toxicities that's in all this yellow number 6 in the mix, but when it comes to, for example, most inexpensive, easy care, wrinkle-free dress shirts that you get for, $10, $15, you get out the shower, right? A nice hot shower, the steam, got your pores all open. You put that dress shirt on, and most of these wrinkle-free treatments are treated with formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is the most common, which is a known cancer-causing chemical, right? They strip it out of other products, but it's heavily in use for easy care and wrinkle-free products. So there's going to be a time where I definitely believe that there's going to be an organic section in your local department store in the same way that there is in your grocery store. And as people have more issues and sensitivities to these types of products, it'll change, just like there has been some improvements with food. I mean, it all cycles in, right? Like grass-fed beef used to just be how beef was fed, but now it's something you pay extra for, because the industry has really, destroyed, making any of these animal products as something that's beneficial. I mean, that's a whole other topic. Of course, you have folks that
connected, though, very connected.
But it is all very, very connected, for sure. And that's why, I'm a big proponent of, trying to avoid all these synthetics, because all the synthetic fabrics are trying to do is mimic a natural fiber anyway, right? And they're used by these companies to lower costs. That's really the only benefit that they have. Yeah, because the longevity. I mean, like the first pair of even nylon stockings, which was also a petroleum-based product, but nylon stockings would last women their entire lives, because they made them in a way where they just wouldn't tear. And ever since the first batch they made, they never made them like that again. And it's primarily because they only make money, right, on new product. This is why, if you really look into recycling and all the reports that have come out recently, most plastic is not recycled. And that main reason is because you don't really make money. I mean, the oil companies, they make money on new petroleum-based product, not on recycling.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's just really important, especially with I can't tell you how many people that I've met that are talking a big game about climate change. When, you know, I'm in fabrics and clothing, man, I can spot polyester from a mile away. So I understand and see that routinely, you know. But it's no different than the politicians, you know, telling us to wear masks and the CDC saying synthetic masks are no. And I mean, obviously, Dr. Fauci himself was wearing a polyester mask most of the time when he was wearing it on television. So, you know, that's all. It's just about raising the gentlemanly IQ, man. That helps with all of this.
And that's to a whole nother level, like you said. That's the main reason why I wanted to tackle that so hard, is because me talking to you and then me checking out your social media, there was so much health knowledge on there that people weren't even aware of, that I wasn't even aware of, that you helped educate me on in a whole different sector that you're not necessarily paying attention to. And I'm the health guy. I'm in this field. So it was great to hear all of that. And that's the main area I really wanted to drive home to people during this interview, was really put the money into your clothing, put the money into the education in what bad clothing there is, what good clothing there is, and what it could do to your body. Because you do everything else, you go to the gym, you eat right, but if you put clothes on and one of your biggest organs on your body is your skin, you can still get cancer the same exact way. You can still get all these major illnesses the same exact way just by your clothing decisions.
That's right. And there's so many